day, everyone. Welcome to my channel. Those of you who don't know me, my name is Naomi Star, and beside me is Blue-Eyed Bailey Boy. We're going for our normal trip to the doggy park where I enjoy doing my lives. I get to chat with you. And I get to have my treat, which is a Diet Coke, which I really enjoy. Oh, there's lots of e-bikes crossing, like these. Like I reckon there was about 20 of them. Love it. I didn't have my blinker on then. Oh well. I hope you're all well and smiling. Bailey's at the side looking out the window. I might just turn the window a little bit more down for him. And he loves it. It's a heavenly sheen of a day today. I've had an eventful day. Oh, that's my Diet Coke in my fridge in the back, rolling around. Yeah, I've had an eventful day. I have been cooking. I have been dancing, editing, brushing Bailey. I've got my friend staying over at the moment, so he has been helping me with some things around the house, which has been very kind of him, and life couldn't be better. So that's the truth. And I have one person on. Very excited. Hello to you. It's Chris Pendergast. Hello, and it's Tommy Jobstorm 9675. Good morning from sunny and beautiful Sweden. Good morning, Sweden. Hello to you. Hello to Everfast 4178, and hello from Bailey, and back hello to Sweden. I got my blonde Swedish hair for you, honey. I'm good, Chris Pendergast 4068. I'm very well, thank you. I've had a very eventful day. I have, I just said before, I've done some dances, I've done some editing, I've done some cooking. I have made a green tea to take to the park. I'm having my Diet Coke in the car, and then a green tea at the park. And I can't read any messages now while I ride up here. The sun's going right in my eyes, and I'm driving now, so I'll just do talking. For a bit. So I will talk about. What will I talk about? I'll talk about not putting up with garbage. When people, okay, I'll give you a type of garbage not to put up with. When people are telling you their problems all the time, like constantly, and they're asking you for advice, and you're there for them because you're a really caring person, and then they leave and they feel fantastic, and then you're there feeling like shit. They're called toxic people. Everfast said he loves you, Bailey. Yeah, so toxic people tell you their problems, and they want you to try and resolve them for them. They actually don't really listen to you or don't take action with anything you say. So they repeat the same bullshit again when they're with you next time. And for some reason, they don't want you to have the fun stuff with them. They have other friends to go and do fun stuff with. They use you as the soundboard. And they kind of make you feel like you're special. You're my really good friend. You listen to me and everything like this. But it actually makes you feel really, really bad. It's not a good thing to be around. So there's something today to think about. And when a way to get away from that, avoid people like that. If you see them walking in the street, this guy's just walking across the road and just walking really slowly. It's quite funny. If you see them walking in the street, don't give them eye contact. If you have to speak to them, give them one-word answers, and don't give them any opinion. And that'll kind of cut that off for you without having to say you're a user or this or that, because they'll always gaslight you and come back with you with something that's not right. So there's a couple of ways to avoid people like that, because you've got to make room in your life for good people. For people that just want to be around you. They don't want you to listen to their problems, and they don't want you to, pay for lunch or do anything like that. They just want to be around you. So I really want to read, but I can't. So there's something that you can think about, and it's a good one. You don't want toxic people in your life. There's all different types of toxic people, but that's a big one, where people just load their garbage on you, and it's intense too. They really get you invested in it. And it can happen for a long time, and then that can be the base of the whole relationship, where you're just talking about their problems every time you see them. And it gives you a headache. It gives you like a bad feeling when you leave. You're absolutely exhausted. You shouldn't feel like that around friends. You should feel refreshed. You should feel loved. You should feel understood. And you should just feel comfortable with who you are. And you should go home feeling better than you did when you should go home feeling better than you did before you met up with them. You should have laughs and just fun. And it shouldn't have to cost money. Money should be out of the equation, and that shouldn't matter where you are. So it shouldn't matter where you are at all. You don't have to go to a fancy lunch, restaurant, club, anything. They should just want to be around you, even if it's just hanging out in your bedroom, hanging out in your lounge room, making something in the kitchen with you, just hanging out with you. I had lots of friends that I just wanted to hang out with them. I didn't expect them to entertain me when I was around them. So Everfast, and Everfast said hi again. Hello again. Yeah, so there's a couple of good things. Someone asked me a question, because I can answer a question at the next slide. If someone puts a question up, any question for me, I can answer it. I don't care what it is. If I can answer it, I will answer it. Look at Bailey for a while someone thinks of a question. I don't care. I'm in a bit of traffic at the moment, but I'm cool. I don't really care. Whatever, you know. Let me have a look if there's a question. The Q&A thing's telling me to put up how many pillows do you sleep with. I don't want to put that up. No one really wants to know how many pillows they sleep with. I'll tell you how many pillows I sleep with. I sleep one main one, and then I sleep with one between my legs because my kneecaps, like, they, like, the bones hurt when they are together. So if I just, like, put a little pillow between them, always have, it hurts. And it's really good because Federer and all the top athletes put a pillow between their legs to keep their hips lined up really well. So it's actually a really good way to sleep if you don't know that. So the top athletes, they put a pillow between their legs, between their knees. So that, or some of them buy these special really, really long pillows and sort of wrap themselves around it. But it keeps your hips square and correctly positioned and apart. So there's some interesting facts for you, which is really good. I've cut down to one Diet Coke a day, and this is my Diet Coke because I was completely off it and then I went back on it. And now I've, like, as from today, cut down one, and I'm having green tea and just water. And because I want my skin to stay really nice. I don't use any products on my skin or anything. I just get it through food and whatnot. But Diet Coke dehydrates you, so even though I love it so much, I don't drink alcohol. I tried to drink alcohol at the park with everyone, like one beer, but I can't stand the way it makes me feel. So I would take a Diet Coke, but now I'm like, that's not really good for me. So I'm taking green tea, which is really good for your skin and a whole bunch of things. So I've got a thermos, which is cool. I bought it today. You know, when you're on one of those health kicks and you, like, go and buy all the stuff for it. So I've done that. And yeah, I'm just changing things up. When I got Bailey, I got really, like, my life completely changed when I got Bailey. I was heavily exercising before, but when I got Bailey, like, it's a different type of exercise and everything turned to being about Bailey because, you know, he's vulnerable, he needs taken care of. So everything of mine, not everything, but a lot of things that I was doing got pushed aside. So I'm slowly introducing them back as from today, and I'll get, like, really, really healthy again. Not that I'm not healthy, I just, like, could be much healthier, you know. So I'll get back on track with everything. It happens to all of us. Hey, Zeus, of course I remember you. Hello to you. I remember. Yeah, so I'm back on track, so I will inform you how I'm going and introduce you to a few of the things that I'm doing, because I'm just going to add things each day. That's what I do when I get healthier. Instead of subtracting things out of my life, I add things to my life. So it doesn't feel so daunting when you add things to your life. The bad things seem to subtract themselves. When you just try to subtract all the bad things, it doesn't seem to work out for me that way. So I add things to my life. So I've added the green tea and a few other like hidden things that I'm not going to tell you about yet. I'll wait to see if anyone notices what the side effects are, see if any of you notice after about, I think it'll work within about a month, and I'll see if anyone comments, because I don't want to tell you, because then it's like, if you comment, that means it's noticeable, and that means there's interest there, and I can help you. But I can't say it until someone notices the results or is interested in whatever. I'm not telling you. So I'm almost at a doggy park, and it's been a pleasure talking to all of you, and I'm looking forward to the next chat. And like I said, I definitely will keep you informed with what I'm doing with my health, but I'm keeping parts of it secret because I'll just see if you can notice, and then I'll be able to share. So, hi Sophie, lovely Lily, how are you? I love you too. Thank you for the heart. I actually just got to the doggy park right now, so I have to go because Bailey, look at him. He's just so neat. He's a doll. Oh, really soon, and I promise I won't tell you at all, but you ask questions, the right questions. See you next time.